Hello everyone, my name is Zach. I am the Traveling Man, and today I come to you from Nassau in the Bahamas, where thanks to my friends from Short Excursions Group, we're going to take a tour around Nassau, visiting Atlantis on Paradise Island. So come on if you're ready, let's get this adventure started. We'll start our day off here at the pier. I'm here on Celebrity Beyond, but a lot of ships in port today. Of course, it's always a busy day in Nassau, always a lot of folks visiting, a lot of ships. You see, you got the Allure of the Seas over here, and then back here we have a Disney ship. We're going to be walking to our tour meeting location right up here at the start of Pier 2. So not going to be a long walk, but not going to have to go all the way to the end, I don't think. But we're going to follow this large mass of people as we make our way toward our excursion today here in Nassau. You can see here we also have the Disney Fantasy and the Carnival Paradise here. But right here you see there are a couple little buildings here with taxi and scooter, AV rentals. I think this right here is where we're going to meet our tour. So this is, yeah, see it over here. So this is the meeting location. Don't have to go too far. The tour I'm on today is called Discover Nassau Town and Atlantis. So it's a bus tour. We're on the bus and we actually just drove over here to our first stop. This is Fort Fincastle. We'll look at that in just a minute. We'll also see the Queen's Staircase. But on the way over here we actually saw the Parliament House, which is like the government head of the Bahamas. Nassau, of course, being the capital of the Bahamas, so that's like their capital building. It's where a lot of decisions were made. We also saw some of the town squares. It was like a 5-minute ride from the port area, which is right back over here. But my friends at Short Excursions Group actually sent me out here on this tour today. I usually don't do tours in Nassau, but I saw this one and I had to try it. I hear it's one of the most popular tours in all of the Caribbean, so make sure you check it out. Make sure you check out Short Excursions Group. The cool thing about Short Excursions Group is they have a short excursion in every port of call just about for your next cruise. It's so easy. You can go to their website. I'm going to put a link down below in the description. You pull up their website and you can put in your cruise details, your ship name, the date. It's going to pull up every port of call on your cruise. You're going to be able to just click view excursions and it's going to bring you up a full list of all the excursions for all the ports of call for your upcoming cruise. And the cool thing about Short Excursions Group is they guarantee, like they put money on it, that you are going to make it back to the ship, and they're always going to undersell the cruise line. Don't book your short excursions to the cruise line. You're going to pay way too much money. Go through Short Excursions Group instead. I love them, love working with them, have for a long time. And I booked short excursions with them long before I was ever doing videos here on YouTube. So I trust them, and I wouldn't recommend it to you, my viewers, if I didn't trust them, and encourage you strongly to use them for your next cruise. So click that link down below. Thank you to my friends at Short Excursions Group. And this is going to be a great tour. You can see the cruise ships back here. We're in here with Allure of the Seas today. It was right in front of Celebrity Beyond. You can also see back over this way Atlantis. This is actually we're going to end our tour today. But we're here at Fort Fincastle. It's up at one of the highest points, near the port at least, one of the highest points in Nassau. There's actually a water tower back here. So let's go check out this fort. Let's go see the Queen's Staircase, which I've never been to before. So let's go see that now. And this is just one of several forts here in Nassau. Fort Charlotte, Winton Battery, Hog Island Battery, Old Fort Battery, and Potter's Cay Battery are also some other forts that are located here in Nassau. But this is Fort Fincastle. Fort Fincastle is one of the several forts and batteries built on New Providence between 1697 and 1798. So we're here at the fort, but if you want to pay to go inside here, you do have to pay the admission, and you can buy tickets here. It is $3 for adults and $2 for children. Another cool thing though about the fort is there is a straw market located here. And this isn't the straw market that you might be used to, because there is the world famous straw market back in the town of Nassau. But this up here at the fort is a little bit smaller and not as many vendors, but everything here is made in the Bahamas. It's all, you know, sourced and handmade, some of it here in the Bahamas. So a good way to get some souvenirs. So actually going to walk down the hill a little bit here, back down to the Queen's Staircase, which is just down from the fort. And I will caution you, there are a lot of cars up here, very narrow street and a lot of cars. So you do have to be careful, use caution when you're walking around up here. So here we are, the Queen's Staircase. Quite a few steps here, but if you want to come down here and walk up and down, you can do that. Named for Queen Victoria, who became the Queen of the United Kingdom in 1837, the Queen's staircase was chiseled from solid limestone, also known as the 66 steps. The staircase was built in the remains of a stone quarry, and it stands about 31 meters tall. The steps here serve as a public access between Fort Fincastle, which we saw up the top, and the city of Nassau. Now, over time, the paving of these and repaving has reduced the number of the steps to 64, but this iconic site serves not only as a physical connection between the fort community and the city, but also as a reminder of the island's past. And today, the Queen's Staircase stands as a popular tourist attraction. Many folks come here, walk over from the cruise ships, and it's a symbol of their resilience. It highlights the enduring spirit of the Bahamian people. We made it to our next stop. We're going to a Rum Cake Factory. We're going to get to sample some rum cake, some Bacardi rum cake.
Yeah, right.
Our next and last stop for the tour is Paradise Island. Paradise Island, home to Atlantis. There's a lot over here on Paradise Island. There's a lot of resorts. It's very nice, though. Probably some of the nicest parts of Nassau that you will see. It is across the way from the cruise ships, though, so it is a little bit inaccessible, like by walk. So I don't think a lot of folks come over here, but I'm glad that this tour does stop over here because I've always wanted to venture over here and visit, and I'm excited to check out a little bit of Atlantis. This over here is the Marina Village. There's a lot of shops and things. So now I made it into Atlantis. It's like a lot of shopping, a lot of high dollar shopping. There's also a casino in here and a lot of different entertainment options. Of course, there's a whole outside. There's a water park here, so a lot to do at Atlantis. One thing to know if you are visiting Atlantis from the cruise ships or on a tour, this is as far as you can go, these shops. They do have guards down there. They won't let you into the hotel itself unless you actually have a room key or a wristband or whatever to show that you actually belong here. So when I say the hotel itself, I mean where the actual towers are for the rooms. But there's a lot of restaurants and shops, and of course the casino right back here for you to enjoy otherwise. Down here is the marina where they have a lot of shops, and there's a couple of restaurants down here. There was a Ben & Jerry's ice cream up here. This is a nice place. It's quiet right now, but I think it's probably frequented a lot in the evening by resort guests, during the day by some cruise ship passengers. This is very nice over here. A lot of the shops that I see are closed right now, so maybe they open later in the evening. But this is all called the Marina, this area. It's right here by Atlantis on Paradise Island. So cool that this tour visits over here, and you have, I think we have like 40 minutes to come over here and sort of walk around and shop. So plenty of time to really get a good feel of it, check it all out. And I'll show you right here if we look over that way. You can actually see the cruise ships over there in Port of Nassau. So that's about how far we are away from those. And you can see the classic pink buildings right here, that you can see from the cruise ships. So that's where we are in relation to the cruise pier in Nassau. So as we are wrapping the tour up now, I did want to say this has been a great tour. 2.5 hours total, but perfect amount of time to get a good feel of Nassau, to get out of the cruise port area, get to see some of the highlights of Nassau, get to come over here to Paradise Island and experience this, to get to see Atlantis. So a really nice, short, sweet, and simple tour. And again, that's what Short Excursions Group offers. Even if this tour might not be appealing to you, go check out what else they have for Nassau. I normally don't do short excursions in Nassau. I think this is the first one actually that I've ever done in Nassau, but it's been very nice to do an actual tour. I've seen a lot of this stuff before walking around on my own. Never been up to the fort or seen the Queen's Staircase, never been over here to Atlantis. But even when you have seen things walking around on your own, you don't get the history of it like you do on a tour. And got a really good history from our tour guide today. It's been a fantastic tour. So make sure you go down below, click that link down in the description to go to Short Excursions Group. And that's going to do it for our time here in Nassau. I want to say thank you so much to my friends at Short Excursions Group for having me on the tour today. Thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next adventure.